ano so ni dua edi mu pa wo nkonwasene no mu ani maxes ni others no mu.
The forest crisis is further deepened by several other factors: resource-related intra- and inter-communities conflicts, and conflicts between forest fringe communities on one hand and timber companies and the Forestry Commission on the other hand.
Forestry for amaye kwaye say ye no eni diso na enua me kasa enei omotunua na makọ ho forestry anase makọ forestry manager ho asema waka kire me ne say forest no ye omodia enye ye ndia ena nua so ye dua no eye omodia enye ye ndia omama 4 years say 4 years na so a yeni ho tumi ema nua ye dua no omodwunia nyina agu ye ntua ka prokura makuani ema we mantiase ma edane ntokwa kese me ne omburuni no ha no ema etu okura toto bam
titipa ne de na kuro nu so a ene population na kosoro nanso nya ba bi nidi ya sa ase nso ebi akokam e wo forest reserve nu mu a omeyi ade ma ya omo so me kaka eno an se de meti ha mo ba betro no ki se masema ehia papa no
bibia ni fo ne de bia lesi omo sisi ya che choli one sample atakuru omo bu omo kwase ya bebre omo be ya adwuma wa ama ohina kasa etu nipa ekokuma omo kwaye omo se director ni oba okwa bretro mai case campo omo bi ono mo baaye nso no mo san ba be fanua ohine no esa boda wurumpo aka omo sizi wo mo me se omo kono omo so beto omo nka up to date case campo de kwakra ya nchi ya
haya na yawo me haya na mfiri ska bia ni ha na sese kura bia mai na du kura me mame mo ne me father mu nyina ne gudan bakum ba bia mai na du yo nyina ne gudan bakum nyenya ba bi kura na ye dia accident ba bia eye proto aye bia ye begine bia ye se ye dia aye proto na ye accident ba bia madu aka osan kaja ka osan meteme ho enso asase problem
forest na da ho no eye o mani dia anasa ye ni aban ne dia na ye hweso ema aban no anti se ye na ye hweso ma aban ne dia obi foforo ntimi ansa mewura mamra nanane ne mpanyfo ye den ye ni mo hwe ho na ha me no
ti se adwen se forest ne ya aban dia nti ombetwa nuo ombeden ye mfa ye ho a daachi no aban ne tinkran ye ne eti ha ya mo ho ban a ye mum ne ho beden ebe kire.
Indeed, the actions and inactions of the Forestry Commission and her subsidiary agencies can really ameliorate or worsen such crises, tension and frustrations. A good analysis of the governance of the forest sector does not reveal good forest governance. Civil society can benefit from full and timely disclosure by Forestry Commission when publishing her own revenue and royalties. District and municipal assemblies and traditional authorities can be more open in their use of royalties from forest resources. Leadership of the Forestry Commission can be more consistent so that the drive for forest governance reform agenda can go forward. Forest forums that serve as a sustainable forest governance tool and a platform where all stakeholders meet to discuss forest issues deserve to be neutral for forest stakeholders. Forest governance decisions taken by the Forestry Commission should be consultative. Over-reliance on the value of timber extracted from the forest needs to be de-emphasized to place more emphasis on enhancing the potential values of non-timber forest products. Such bad governance has given birth to forest abuses with sad impact on national coffers and local livelihoods. In fact, some forest fringe communities have begun to defy officers of the Forestry Commission and attacking the integrity of forest reserves. These problems can be found in most forest reserves in Ghana. The case of the Sui River Forest Reserve in Sefioso district in Western Region is brow-raising. Atakrom is in the heart of the forest reserve, and citizens, for lack of farmlands and for basic survival, have begun to cultivate the reserve. At the southern side of the same Sui River Forest Reserve, a local company that has been allocated timber rights by the Forestry Commission is busy. The company can be greedy and fail a lot more than offered. They can plunder parts of the forest that has not been allocated to them. They can pollute the water bodies because supervision is poor, and they take away all the timber when Sui Community School classrooms have no furniture.
Niya me pa ne se nansen Kintankati mini PTA chairman aye KG 1 and 2 mini school furniture adia abu creator firm no me say ye kroma ye momode ne ma ne nkopa inua no forest for ba ye say ye hu kwan say ye pa inua no.
Meanwhile, there is supposed to be a social responsibility agreement signed between the community and the timber companies, who should monitor whether timber firms are living up to the terms of these social responsibility agreements.
Nanke ye twampo nanke nya bibi kakra mpa nanke nim se we se ne nya ye nya bibi anso kwae ne se a ne se no
etwa na kyese omo nya bibi a kwae no na kuri nso me hu ade ye de makuri
ya mafu ye ko bunua atu nkoko mu me ya de wo ye stay a ne yelodu nua ho anso me kan nya ma no nu badwam nti kapre ba kura ye ntua.
Very committed environmentalists and civil society organizations have expressed concern about the very poor state of our forests and the crisis in the sector. 4 of such environmental civil society groups, Friends of the Earth Ghana, Care Gulf of Guinea, CIVIC Response and Center for Indigenous Knowledge and Organizational Development, have partnered to analyze and seek ways to address forest sector governance lapses. The 4 partners have designed and started to implement a 4-year project called GIRAF, that is, Governance Initiative for Rights and Accountability in Forest Management, since year 2009.
It is all about governance in the forest sector, and then this project has been supported by the EU and then the European Union, and then also with the NIDA through Care Denmark. GIRAF is actually purposely to see to it that the forest sector is managed sustainably to reduce poverty. That means that the forest-free communities, the dependent communities, will have a share in the resources as they are exploited.